Hello, hello, and hello to all of my Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your Motivational Monday reading. Libras, hopefully you all are having a great weekend. If you have not had a chance to watch Sunday's video, please consider going back watching it. There's usually questions that's helping you get through the week on Sundays. You know, with all the craziness that's going on in the world, you want to be able to stay focused and making sure you're landing on the bright side of these moons. All right, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. All right. All right, Libras. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what your cards have to say. Okay. First card out of the deck is the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of temptation, but you're too wise for whatever temptation is trying to draw you backwards. Like somebody could have been cheated on by somebody in the past. There could have been somebody could have cheated on you with a man or woman or somebody in the past, and it could be tempting to go look at that energy. But Source is saying to you, Libra, cut through all of that. Like cut through all of that. That temptation. Seven of Cups is about temptation. Cut through the temptation and say, nope, I'm keeping my vibrations high because I got a lot of blessings coming my way. Because somebody's been definitely sitting around ruminating over something and arms crossed, you know, stressed out over something. Here we have the Five of Cups. And Sources say you don't need to lament over anything. This is how people see you. They see you as down to earth, quite relatable. This is Queen of Pentacles. They see you as a person who, when the energy of money is attached to you, when when it comes to you, it multiplies. So even if you were cheated on by somebody, you know, from your past, Source is saying this is how people see you. Hold yourself in high regard. Not like you're thinking that you're better than somebody else, but do not step down off of your throne. Is what Source is trying to tell you. Is like there's no reason for you to step down off of your throne because someone else, you had another Kundalini experience in the past where somebody said or did something to betray your trust. Doesn't matter who it is, whether they cheated on you, like cheated on you as a friend in a platonic way, like they betrayed you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or whether it was a romantic situation. Source is saying, you're entering into a season of abundance and prosperity, and Libra, it is time for you to shine. Here's your card right here. It's time for you to balance things out. You are a star. It's time for you to be hopeful, blissful, optimistic moving forward. You're entering into a season of abundance and prosperity yourself. Don't worry about what's behind you. Operate in your light, your sun, right? Operating in your sunlight, your purpose here on earth. And here we have the Four of Pentacles. The more time you give it to something that really doesn't serve your highest purpose, the more you're cutting into your creative ideas, your money, you know, stable relationships, secure relationships, your career success, your prosperity. You're cutting into your own patience. I mean, it's just too much at stake that you're cutting into when you're giving this temptation. And it's only the devil. Remember, Mercury is retrograde. So the enemy wants everybody to be in this state of confusion and chaos. All these messages coming through, and they're not coming through at a fast rate like they normally would. Like catch the message and go on with your life. Because planets don't move backwards and they don't move at a slower pace, it gives that illusion that it's coming through slow. Like, oh my God, can we get through this Mercury retrograde? But you want those messages to come through so you don't miss the good things that's coming your way, right? So you got to take the good with the not so good coming your way and stay as far away from any treacherous thoughts, anything that's going to burn you out, burn you up, get you that mad when you think about something from your past and how you were betrayed by friendships and family members and all that. Sources like stay as far away from that mindset as you possibly can, because you will be responsible for cutting into the very things that you've been waiting on, the things that you've been praying for. Okay. All right, so here we have the Moon card, we have the Empress card, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and also the Six of Swords. Empress card, the Moon card. So definitely something is trying to, you know, we know that the moon is illuminated by the sun. So somebody is trying to get you off kilter, like from your purpose here on earth. Like something from your past is trying to rear its ugly head to kind of, believe it or not, to destroy what you've worked very hard for. You know what your purpose is. You're entering into a season of abundance. and prosperity, and it's like a double season of abundance and prosperity. So anything coming from trying to rear its ugly head from your past, source is saying, listen, you're entering into King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is not just the wealthiest card in terms of money, but it's a person who is king of their finances, king of their stability, king of their, I'm talking to men and women, Libras, king of their stability, king of, it's like you're in charge of your root. Like you got your root chakra is so solid that there's nothing and nobody that can come along and crack. You know, there's no cracks in your foundation. You're really, really a solid person, and people want to be attached, you know, somehow attached to that. Like somebody bet on you, they know you're going to deliver, that kind of energy. So again, something showing up from your past, you know, causing, this is how you would have been in the past, emotionally wounded, you know, feeling left out, feeling like what's going on behind that vault door. Well, your key doesn't work to somebody else's vault door. You have a vault door of your own. And so source is like, keep moving forward. Keep your vibrations moving forward, not going backwards. And that's what I see. That's where somebody's breakthrough is going to be, is continuing to move forward and not allowing something to drag you back from your past. Hopefully that makes sense to you all. Remember, on Sunday I gave everybody questions. We're in a waxing crescent moon, so the intensity is becoming even stronger and stronger and stronger. On top of that, the moon in Leo in particular, you can either land on the bright side of that moon or land on the dark side. You notice the people in your workplace or at home in your personal or your professional life that are landed on the dark side of the moon, because they give off the energy that they are not comfortable with where they are. They don't feel like this smooth sailing into closing out cycles and moving forward. So you'll know you landed on the bright side of the moon in Leo. That's coming up on the 27th. If you feel more exuberant, creative, broad-minded, colorful, and fun-loving. In contrast, you'll know who landed on the dark side if they come across as more self-indulgent, self-centered, conceited, overbearing, and also bullying. Protect your energy. Then we have Three of Coins, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, Six of Swords, the Lover's card, and also the Nine of Cups. So if there's any kind of a case or anything kind of justice, decision has already been made. Congratulations. I also see some kind of decision has been made by God, actually, to send some kind of a new partnership your way in terms of love and or business. So again, that's another reason why, even though you may be tempted to vibrate low, you'll miss out on opportunities if you vibrate low. Even if you're saying, well, you know what, let me just go look at somebody's social media page. Sources like, stay focused, laser focused. Move on from something and don't look back. Move on from something and don't look back, because the Six of Swords came out twice, like further reiterating, move on from something and don't look back, because again, you know, you got so many blessings trying to come your way and everything is in perfect alignment for you. A lot of people are looking up to you. A lot of opportunities are coming your way. Again, it could be tempted, like, you know, what's going on? I'm not everywhere. I need to pay attention to everything. Remember, in your light, God will expose it for you. Whatever needs to be exposed, God will expose it for you, right? And so, with all the blessings that's in, when you operating in your light, all the blessings that come your way, like I said before, people, if people understand how all of this works, when you're working directly for Source, talking about your purpose here, all the things that you may be afraid of and wondering who's trying to do this and who's trying to do that, Source is placing things on people's hearts to make sure you are divinely covered, right? So that you don't have to feel like, okay, I feel kind of lost. I feel confused. I'm not sure if I'm operating in the right space. So stay in a posture of gratitude. Like, stay around energies that keep you in that posture of gratitude. Always thankful to Source. Setting your intentions when you wake up. So this is you, super you, on the other side of this solar eclipse, right? Super new you. We had a super new moon, super new you, right? So your third eye is wide open. Source is saying you put the work in to stay as far away from negativity as you possibly can and let God take care of the rest. You have to do the work, right? Faith without good works is dead, right? And so the good works is you staying away from negative thoughts. It's not that you're being naive and you are intentionally, you're saying, I trust God enough. This is what you're saying. I trust God enough to make sure that if there's any craziness going on, you know, that could possibly embarrass or humiliate me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I trust that God will take care of it. So you're not naive. You're very, very wise. And that wisdom is like, okay, I should have trusted God beginning. God kept sending me all of these messages, and I was like, well, I need to see more. I'm trying to be fair, God. I don't want to seem like the bad person here. God was like, okay. I keep showing you stuff. So, and this is in every area of your life, not just your personal, it's also in your professional life as well. So Source is saying hang in there. The Hanged One, Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Again, we have the Five of Pentacles. That's where somebody felt left out of something, right? Somebody definitely felt left out of something. Like, you had people on you that was just hanging around for what they can get, your stability, your security, your career success, wanting to be connected to you and all those things. And Source is saying, again, we have the Queen of Pentacles here, doubling down that when money comes to you, like people can always bet on Libra. This is what Source is trying to tell you, Libra, is that to know your worth, because all the overthinking is causing somebody. Sources like at any time you can save yourself. If you need to get as far away from energies that you feel like are just gold digging energies, and I'm talking about men and women, or you feel like people are using you as a come up in your friendship or your personal life or whatever, then you can always save yourself. You can always save yourself, because additional streams of income are coming in to you. So you don't have to stay in any relationship. And remember, the value of money is whatever you place on whatever. It's like, you selling courses, or you selling handbags or shoes or whatever. You place the value on that. And so it's not always an exchange of money. Like for some of you all, it may be, this friend over here doesn't make as much money as I do, but I know that they're not a blabbermouth. I know if I confide in them, I know it's not going anywhere. You see it a lot of times with people who are big earnings, like celebrities or whatever the case may be. They may take somebody with them, that has been in their life since childhood, because they've already been tested and tried. With all the information that people know, they still haven't folded. They still haven't betrayed them, that kind of thing. And so that's what Source is trying to send your way. But again, you're going to have to make room for those energies to come across your path. So that's why Source says if something happened in the past that betrayed your trust, you can always save yourself. You can always save yourself. The energy of money is so abundant in the universe that, like I said before, if you feel like it's money that you'd be losing out on, Source will double it. You're very close to achieving your goal. Very close to achieving your goal. Some people have actually made out better after they left very betraying energies. Some people have decided, hey, you know what? That was just a nudge that I needed to start my business. That was just a push that I needed to, sit with myself and say, okay, if they can do it, so can I. Whoever betrayed you, if they can do it, I know there's a purpose, that I have a purpose here on earth. And now all of a sudden your business doing triple, quadruple. You got all kinds of money coming out. You just like, oh my God, like I can't even spend it all if I wanted to. I just got so many blessings coming my way, because sometimes it needs to happen that way. But something for somebody definitely threatened to rock your foundation, to the core, right? Something from your past could try to resurface an emotion that kind of sort of rocks something to the core, could be trying to rear its ugly head. And Source is saying it's in the past. Take your sword, sever ties with the overthinking, sever ties with the desire to vibrate low, to go check on things. Just stay in your light and God will handle everything. So write a gratitude list. It's amazing when you trust, when you know Source. You're like, you know what? I know that Source is taking care of things for me. I don't even have to overthink this. So that's what I'm seeing for you all. Let's see what your number card is. And let's go ahead and get ready to close it out. Let's see what your number card is, and let's get ready to close this out. Again, happy Motivational Monday. Like I said before, you are opening up your vault to the King of Pentacles, but again, it's not just money. It's very secure relationship. It's like being around a totally different new set of people. new set of spirits. Here we have 9. I am compassionate. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. Yep. And affirmation card. Let's close it out. During the waxing crescent moon, positive affirmations are really, really powerful. Things that you say to yourself on a regular basis. Sometimes you need to listen to, positive readings or something that's going to just remind you, you know what, I'm headed in the right direction. Productivity. Here we have affirmations for productivity. I focus on projects aligned with my long-term goals. I move away from disturbances, and that's what I was talking about here. I move away from any negativity, right? Disturbances. I walk toward focus. I summon my attention, like in this case, this person is on a horse, like keeping their cup of emotions steady. I'm moving towards focus, right? I summon my attention to all that is crucial to my success. I take breaks to avoid burnout. I am grateful for my work. I release tension. I allow my mind to move into a state of flow. That's it. That is what I have for you, Libras. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on Midweek Wednesday. Bye.